Wonders of Serbia, the ultimate cinematic journey. Think Europe is all out of hidden gems? Think again. Beyond the usual tourist tracks lies a country absolutely exploding with energy, vibrant colors, and mind-blowing landscapes. We are talking about epic fortress parties, neon-lit rivers, and mountain views that will literally take your breath away. Welcome to Serbia, the ultimate European adventure you didn't see coming. Now, are you ready for the trip of a lifetime? Let's dive straight in. Top-tier travels presenting. Wonders of Serbia, the best places in Serbia. Belgrade, the city of layers. First stop, and trust me, you're going to love this one. Belgrade. Right where two massive rivers, the Danube and the Sava, come together for an absolute lifestyle party. Now, Belgrade isn't just a capital city. It is a wildly addictive mix of old-school cool and ultra-modern energy. Imagine centuries of history stacked right on top of each other, wrapped up in a buzzing, creative city that never sleeps. Get this, historians say this city has rebuilt itself over 40 times. Talk about an unbeatable spirit. Every single street here has a story to tell, but instead of feeling like a dusty museum, it feels completely alive, vibrant, and ready to party. When you walk through Belgrade, you are walking on a thrilling live-action timeline. The ultra-trendy cafes look out onto historic facades, and the locals pass by them with a fierce, joyful vitality that is completely contagious. It's a city that proudly shows off its journey, turning its historical steps into a blueprint for a fantastic urban lifestyle. First view of Belgrade. From above, the skyline is an absolute showstopper. Sleek glass towers, massive moving bridges, and shimmering city lights that look incredibly modern. But the second you step onto the pavement, the real magic happens. You start noticing the coolest architectural mashups ever. Elegant 19th century palaces standing proudly right next to bold, retro-cool concrete blocks. It's a chaotic, beautiful map of human ambition, and it works perfectly. Belgrade makes zero attempts to be a cookie-cutter, perfect city. Instead, it chooses to be completely authentic, presenting an unedited, high-vibrancy storyline of style, survival, and non-stop action. Belgrade Fortress, the origin point. Now, let's head up to the legendary Belgrade Fortress, the absolute crown jewel of the city. This isn't just an old monument, this is the ultimate hangout spot known as Kalemegdan. From up here on the ridge, the view is spectacular. You can see the mighty Danube and the calm Sava River merging right before your eyes, with the entire capital stretching out like a massive, glittering canvas. For over 2,000 years, this spot was the most wanted prize in the Balkans, fought over by emperors, kings, and knights. But guess what? Today, the ancient battle trenches are filled with laughter, kids running around, and people soaking in the sun. History has officially been transformed into an open-air celebration of life, and you can literally feel the good vibes built into the smooth stone walls. The feeling of the fortress. Walking along these massive ramparts gives you an instant rush of inspiration. You can touch a single wall and trace the coolest historical puzzle ever. Roman masonry at the bottom, medieval Serbian stone in the middle, and colorful Ottoman brickwork right at the top. It's like a giant, physical Instagram feed of the past 2 millennia. The old cannons are still there, facing outward over the water, making the perfect backdrop for an epic travel photo. You quickly realize that this place isn't stuck in the past, it's celebrating the fact that it survived everything to become the coolest viewpoint in the city today. Kalemegdan Park, where the city breathes. Right next to the fortress stone is Kalemegdan Park, the ultimate green escape where the capital comes to play. Picture wide-open sunny paths, lush green trees, and a fresh breeze coming off the rivers. You'll see elderly gentlemen playing hyper-focused chess on stone tables, moving their wooden pieces like tactical geniuses. And right next to them, young couples laughing, travelers vlogging, and friends hanging out. The park is a fantastic bridge between the bustling modern city and its epic history. It's the perfect sanctuary where city stress instantly melts away into pure, unadulterated relaxation. Skadarlia, the Bohemian soul. Ready for an absolute vibe shift? Let's head down to Skadarlia, the Bohemian heart and soul of Belgrade. This is a vintage cobblestone alleyway where the party never stopped. The uneven stones practically force you to slow down, take a look around, and match the joyful pace of the locals. As the gas lamps light up, the outdoor terraces come alive with laughter, chatter, and delicious food aromas. This was the legendary gathering spot for the region's greatest poets and artists. Today, traditional acoustic bands float from tavern to tavern, playing catchy, soulful melodies that make everyone want to sing along. The Church of Saint Sava, a beacon of faith. Rising high into the Belgrade sky is an absolute architectural masterpiece, the Temple of Saint Sava. This is one of the largest Orthodox church buildings on the planet, and it is a total jaw-dropper. Its gleaming white marble walls and huge emerald green dome dominate the skyline from every single angle. But wait until you step inside, because the interior will blow your mind. Gold. Endless, shimmering, brilliant gold. Over 12,000 square meters of breathtaking mosaics coat every single arch and pillar. Millions of tiny glass tiles catch the light of massive chandeliers, creating a sparkling, heavenly dreamscape that feels completely out of this world. It's a phenomenal monument to human dedication and artistic brilliance that you absolutely have to see to believe. The rivers of Belgrade, the real soul. But to really understand Belgrade, you've got to get close to the water. The Danube is huge, deep, and connects the city to all of Europe, while the Sava is super smooth, stylish, and lined with non-stop action. Where they meet, they create a massive expanse of water that makes this landlocked capital feel like a bustling ocean port. The rivers bring a fantastic, fresh energy to the city, making it the ultimate destination for water sports, scenic cruises, and lakeside cycling tracks. It's where the capital finds its perfect, breezy balance. Sunset over Belgrade. When golden hour hits Belgrade, get your cameras ready because the rivers turn into giant, shimmering mirrors of orange and pink. The sky blazes with a brilliant, dramatic light that reflects off the modern glass towers and ancient fortress walls. It looks like the whole city is putting on a daily, synchronized light show just for you. It's a magical moment where the energy of the day transitions perfectly into the excitement of the night. The view is pure visual poetry, and it is guaranteed to leave a massive smile on your face. Modern Belgrade, a city that never stops. And speaking of the night, Belgrade is famous worldwide for its electric, unstoppable nightlife. The lifestyle here is all about human connection, outdoor dining, and absolute fun. Nightlife and the Splavovi. Now for the ultimate party experience, the world-famous Splavovi. These are massive, ultra-stylish floating clubs and restaurants permanently anchored along the riverbanks. At night, the entire riverbank literally vibrates with energy. Lights flash, top DJs spin hit tracks, and the crowd dances until sunrise right on the water. The rivers transform into a dazzling canvas of neon colors, reflecting a city that loves to celebrate life with 100% enthusiasm. If you love good music and great crowds, this is your absolute paradise. The beat hits the water, the cool breeze keeps you moving, and the party goes on until the first morning light hits the fortress. It's an unforgettable experience you won't find anywhere else in Europe, leaving the capital. But guess what? The adventure is just getting started because Serbia outside the capital is packed with even more surprises. As we leave the city limits, the roads open up into wide, beautiful spaces, rolling green hills, and spectacular pine forests. The air gets crisp, the scenery gets wilder, and every single twist in the road brings a brand new, postcard-perfect view. Let's head into the wild heart of the country. Golubac Fortress, the guardian of the Danube. Heading east, the Danube River opens up so wide it looks exactly like an ocean, and right on its edge rises the spectacular Golubac Fortress. This place looks like a live-action fantasy movie set. 9 massive stone towers cascade right down the vertical cliffs into the rushing blue water. For centuries, this was the ultimate military stronghold guarding the famous Iron Gates Gorge. Today, it's completely restored, super interactive, and ready for exploration. You can climb the towers, walk the ramparts, and look out over a landscape that is grand, epic, and absolutely breathtaking. It's the ultimate mix of medieval history and jaw-dropping nature. Entering Western Serbia. Now, let's head west into a region that is a paradise for outdoor lovers. Mountains rise high, pristine rivers carve through sunlit valleys, and endless green forests stretch out to the horizon. This is where the scenery demands you roll down the windows, turn up the music, and soak in the fresh mountain air. Every corner reveals a new trail, a hidden viewpoint, or a charming alpine village. The Drina region. Welcome to the Drina River, a magnificent fast-flowing waterway with an intense emerald green color that looks almost painted. The river winds its way through stunning limestone canyons, creating a lush green corridor that is famous for rafting, kayaking, and summer boat festivals. The water is incredibly clear, showing off smooth river stones beneath the surface, while the banks are lined with vibrant wild ferns and overhanging trees. It is the ultimate spot to reconnect with nature and jump into some action-packed water adventures. Drina River House, the impossible image. And right in the middle of this emerald river sits one of the coolest, most unique sights in the world, the Drina River House. Look at that. A charming little wooden house balancing perfectly on a single, isolated rock right in the center of the rushing current. It looks like something straight out of a fairy tale book. Built by a group of local swimmers back in 1968 who just wanted a cool place to sunbathe, this house has survived massive river floods for decades. Every time the river got wild, the unstoppable locals just rebuilt it stronger. It's a global internet sensation and an absolute must-see icon of creativity and stubborn, joyful perseverance. Moving past the river, the landscape climbs higher and wilder into the spectacular Dinaric Alps. Pine trees shoot up into the blue sky, massive mountain plateaus open up, and the air gets incredibly fresh and crisp. Get ready, because we are entering a pristine mountain kingdom that is an absolute goldmine for hikers, adventurers, and nature enthusiasts. Tara National Park, the untouched kingdom. Welcome to Tara National Park, one of the most biologically diverse and stunning wilderness areas in all of Europe. Tara is a total powerhouse of nature. We are talking about massive limestone cliffs, hidden caves, and deep emerald green ravines that look absolutely epic. It's an alpine playground where nature rules with absolute freedom and beauty, offering a total escape into a fresh, vibrant world that will make your jaw drop at every single turn. Wildlife and the primeval forest. Tara is an absolute haven for wildlife. It's the proud home of the rare Serbian spruce, a beautiful living fossil tree from the Ice Ages. High up in the sky, majestic golden eagles soar through the wind currents, while deer move gracefully through the sun-dappled woods. And deep in the protected zones, Europe's brown bears roam freely in their natural habitat. It's a thriving, healthy ecosystem where you can hike through mossy trails, discover hidden waterfalls, and feel the ultimate rush of exploring a true wilderness wonderland. The viewpoints of Tara, Banska Stena. Ready for the ultimate viral-worthy photo spot? Let's walk out to the famous Banska Stena viewpoint. The trail winds through fragrant pine trees, and then the woods suddenly open up to a view that will blow your mind. Wow! You are standing on a cliff edge, looking down hundreds of meters at the spectacular Drina Canyon Loop. The Emerald River snakes through the deep valley below, and the blue mountain peaks of the horizon stretch out forever. Clouds float right beside you, the mountain wind pumps you up, and the view is pure, unadulterated awe. It is the definition of a show-stopping travel moment.
Zlatibor, the pasture plains. Next up is Zlatibor, the famous Golden Pine Mountain, and it is a total lifestyle hotspot. Imagine vast, golden alpine meadows rolling out as far as the eye can see, bathed in brilliant, warm sunlight. Zlatibor is famous for its fantastic energy, health spas, and open-air markets. In charming artisan villages like Sirogojno, you can meet cheerful local women hand-knitting world-class wool sweaters with bright, beautiful patterns. Zlatibor is all about open space, infinite horizons, and a vibrant mountain lifestyle that keeps your energy levels at an all-time high. The transition between wild river canyons, artistic wooden villages, and sunlit mountain plains keeps the journey fresh, exciting, and completely unpredictable. Return to forest depths. Our path winds deeper into the cultural heartland as the afternoon sun casts long, golden shadows across the vibrant pine canopies. The mountain streams sparkle like diamonds, and the fresh breeze singing through the trees feels like an invitation to discover even more hidden gems. Let's keep this momentum going because our next stops are packed with epic architectural wonders. Studenica Monastery, where history shines. Tucked away in a beautiful, lush river valley stands the magnificent Studenica Monastery. White marble stone walls rise elegantly from the deep green landscape, looking absolutely spectacular under the blue sky. Founded in the 12th century, this is the cradle of Serbian culture and art. Instead of feeling like a somber place, it feels like a stunning sanctuary of creativity. The combination of gleaming white marble architecture and pristine green nature is a total visual triumph that fills you with instant inspiration. The feeling inside the marble church. Step inside the main church and prepare to be absolutely dazzled. The walls are completely covered in breathtaking, world-famous frescoes painted by master artists 8 centuries ago. The colors are incredibly vivid, especially the famous Studenica crucifixion, rendered against a deep, brilliant, star-like blue background. These masterpieces have survived fires and wars, and they still look stunningly alive today. It's an open-air gallery of ancient genius that will leave you completely awestruck by its sheer beauty and gold leaf details. Now check this out, Monasteries Monastery. This place looks exactly like an epic medieval castle prepared for battle. It is surrounded by 11 massive, towering defensive walls and military battlements that look incredibly imposing and cool. Built in the 15th century, it was designed as a fortress to protect the nation's cultural treasures and scribes. Inside the church, the frescoes are a total masterpiece, painted using a rare royal azure blue made from ground lapis lazuli imported all the way from Afghanistan. It's an army-grade castle built entirely to defend art and literature. How cool is that? Serbian villages, life without rush. Right outside the fortress walls, the charming, sunlit Serbian villages welcome you with open arms. Picture bright, whitewashed houses, tidy orchards bursting with fruit, and haystacks standing proudly in golden fields. The lifestyle here is wonderfully vibrant, centered around family, community, and the celebration of the harvest. The locals live in perfect harmony with the earth, bringing a wonderful, upbeat energy to everyday life that is incredibly refreshing.
Novi Sad, the city of balance. Now, let's head far north, crossing the Danube into the flat, fertile plains of Vojvodina to visit the ultra-stylish city of Novi Sad. Known as the Serbian Athens, Novi Sad is a vibrant, colorful, and deeply artistic city. The old town is packed with beautiful pastel-colored Baroque buildings, grand cathedrals, and wide, bustling pedestrian avenues. The lifestyle here is chic, relaxed, and incredibly fun. People flock to the lively outdoor cafes, street musicians fill the air with upbeat tunes, and the whole city radiates an atmosphere of effortless, joyful culture. Petrovaradin Fortress, the Gibraltar on the Danube. Rising proudly across the river from Novi Sad is the monumental Petrovaradin Fortress. This massive stone citadel features a legendary clock tower where the hands are reversed. The big hand shows hours and the small hand shows minutes, so fishermen down on the river could read the time. The fortress ramparts offer a spectacular panoramic view of the river, the city skyline, and the rolling plains beyond. It's a fantastic sunny lookout spot that is perfect for exploring. Sombor, the green sanctuary of Vojvodina. Traveling deeper into the north brings us to Sombor, widely celebrated as the greenest town in all of Europe. The streets are lined with thousands of exotic bodosh trees, whose interlocking branches form an endless, stunning green canopy high above the avenues. Elegant horse-drawn carriages still clip-clop down the cobblestone boulevards past beautiful neo-Baroque palaces. It's an absolute green sanctuary, a refreshing urban oasis where nature and high-class style live together in perfect, sun-drenched harmony. Niche, where empires left their shadows. Now, let's zoom down to the vibrant south to visit Niš, one of the oldest and most energetic cities in Europe. This is the birthplace of Constantine the Great, the Roman emperor who changed world history. Niš is famous for its fantastic, buzzing street energy, its legendary culinary scene, and its incredibly warm southern hospitality. It's a place where ancient Roman history and modern, lively European urban culture collide in the most exciting way possible. Niš Fortress, the urban crossroads. Right in the center of the action is the massive Niš Fortress. The heavy stone gates open up into a huge, lively park that is the ultimate community hangout. You can walk past ancient Roman ruins and Ottoman monuments, and then find yourself right next to a bustling open-air stage or a trendy cafe filled with music. It's a brilliant crossroads of time where history has been completely repurposed into a fun, vibrant playground for festivals, jazz concerts, and everyday joy. Skull Tower, a monument of bravery. Niš is also home to one of the most unique and historically profound monuments in the world, Cele Kula, or the Skull Tower. Built in 1809 after the Battle of Chegar, it stands as an intense, unforgettable reminder of the fierce local struggle for independence and freedom. Today, it is preserved within a beautiful chapel as a proud monument to human bravery and unstoppable resilience. It's a powerful, deeply moving sight that showcases the fierce, unbreakable spirit of the nation.
Felix Romuliana, the Palace of the Last Emperor. Northeast of Niš, near Zaječar, hidden within the beautiful sunlit valleys of Gamzigrad, lies Felix Romuliana. This is a colossal imperial Roman palace complex built by Emperor Galerius, and it is an absolute showstopper. You can walk among massive red brick fortifications, towering columns, and view world-class, brilliant floor mosaics that look incredibly vivid under the sun. It's a spectacular ghost city of the ancient world, an island of pure Roman luxury and architectural genius that is a total thrill to explore. Devil's Town, the mystical pillars. Ready for a truly wild, out-of-this-world natural wonder? Welcome to Devolja Varoš, or Devil's Town. Hidden in a red, mineral-rich valley are over 200 unique, towering rock pillars, each impossibly capped with a heavy stone hat. It looks like a spectacular Martian landscape. While science explains it as rare natural erosion, local legends cheerfully tell stories of an ancient wedding party turned into stone. The wind whistling through the tall spires creates a catchy, mystical sound that makes this a mind-blowing travel highlight. Kopaonik, the Mountain of Seasons. Now, let's scale the heights and head up to Kopaonik, the famous Mountain of the Sun. This is the grandest mountain massif in the country, and it is a total paradise all year round. In winter, it explodes into a massive alpine ski resort filled with powdery white snow and high-energy winter sports. In summer, the snow melts to reveal an endless sea of vibrant green meadows packed with wild berries and hiking trails. It's an upbeat, action-packed mountain playground that never stops giving. Stara Planina, the wild frontier. On the far eastern edge stands Stara Planina, the ultimate wild frontier for outdoor adventurers. Think epic craggy peaks, pristine alpine ridges, and hundreds of hidden spectacular waterfalls. Cascades like Tupovica drop vertically over layers of vibrant red sandstone, looking like a brilliant curtain of water dancing over crimson steppes. You can hike along ridges accompanied by herds of wild horses roaming the open plains. It's a raw, untouched, high-adrenaline wilderness that will make your inner explorer cheer with excitement. Subotica, the art city of the north. To round out our ultimate tour, let's head to the northern border to experience the dazzling city of Subotica. Subotica looks like a colorful, real-life fairy tale painting. The architecture is a playful explosion of Hungarian secessionist Art Nouveau style. The palaces, synagogues, and massive city hall are covered in vibrant, glittering Zsolnai ceramics, gorgeous floral patterns, and playful curved lines. A huge, sparkling blue ceramic fountain dominates the town square, making the entire city feel like a joyous celebration of color, imagination, and artistic style. Southern Serbia, the landscape of memory. No matter where you travel from north to south, you are always surrounded by Serbia's greatest treasure, its people. The hospitality here is a legendary, high-energy experience. The moment you enter a village or city home, you are treated like a celebrity guest, instantly offered fresh homemade bread, cheeses, and delicious smoked treats with a big, welcoming smile. It's an authentic, heartfelt generosity that fills your travel journey with pure happiness. The final return to nature. From the stylish avenues of Novi Sad to the epic canyon loops of Uvak and the castle-like walls of Monasteries, everything connects into one grand adventure. The spectacular landscapes, the non-stop city energy, and the rich cultural hotspots are all different chapters of the exact same thrilling story. It's a dynamic, fully integrated ecosystem of fun, nature, and human vitality that keeps your travel spirits running at an absolute all-time high. Final reflection: what Serbia really is. So, what is Serbia? It is Belgrade bursting with non-stop nightlife. It is Tara exploding with fresh wilderness adventures. It is Novi Sad shining with chic, artistic style. It is a country defined by the coolest contrasts, where every single destination brings maximum fun and unforgettable memories. It's a land that lives loud, loves big, and invites every single traveler to experience the absolute time of their lives. The ending. As the sun dips below the horizon, the great rivers glow with a brilliant pink light, the mountain silhouettes look grand against the sky, and the cities light up the night like a field of sparkling stars. The energy doesn't stop, it just transitions into a cozy, festive nighttime vibe filled with laughter, good music, and shared travel stories. You look back at the journey and realize you've just experienced something completely extraordinary, a beautiful adventure that has filled you with non-stop inspiration. The experience. Serbia is so much more than just a pin on a travel map. It is an absolute powerhouse of an experience. It is a place where history, nature, and modern lifestyle live together in the most exciting, dynamic way possible. Once you've danced at its fortress festivals, hiked its majestic cliffs, and shared a laugh with its welcoming people, you carry that fantastic energy with you forever. It is an unforgettable journey that reminds us all to live fully, explore boldly, and smile with everything we've got. Serbia is something you feel. The mountain trails invite you back, the neon rivers shimmer into the night, and the brilliant memories stay locked in your mind. Serbia isn't just a place you visit, it's an absolute feeling of joy, adventure, and pure inspiration,